welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to become a baddie and how to catfish, because I be turning myself from like a 16-year-old to like a 21-year-old. I just naturally have a baby face, so I already get told that I look young as hell. Anyways, let's just get right into the video. So if you guys never done your makeup before, I'm going to tell you guys step by step, so take notes. First thing that you need is a very good primer. I recommend the e.l.f. Power Grip. Like, shawty is empty, I need to grab a new one, but I use this primer a lot, especially in the hot weather. Not so much in the winter, because I feel like my skin needs just moisturizing because my skin gets dry during the winter. But during the summer, I use this Power Grip. I love her a lot. I do use her like in the winter. I'm lying when I said I didn't, but I do like during like I have to be out all day, like in school, or I don't want to be outside and I want my makeup to stay. So I go in with primer. There's a lot of different ways that people do their makeup. Some people start with their eyebrows. I don't really start with my eyebrows just because I don't do much to them. I just stick them to the back like with glue. So I don't really need to do much, so I don't start with them. What we're gonna do is you're gonna need either a very good concealer or a very good foundation. So let me show you guys my little secret. Too Faced concealers and the Maybelline foundation. I use this combo all the time. Sometimes I only go with the concealer because it's that good, but for extra coverage, we go in with the Femi. I take a little brush and I'll just like take a little bitty, draw it down like this, and you already see the coverage on it. I know my acne girlies struggle to like find a foundation or a concealer that doesn't get cakey, that covers all of your acne scars or acne, and that it doesn't look bad. And trust me, the Femi foundation is one of my favorite drugstore foundation because it does the job. I use the matte one though, because I know there's one that's like for dewy, if you want it to look dewy. I don't use that one, I use this one. And then we're just gonna put some on my forehead. The ittiest bit though, damn, that shade matched with my forehead very well. It looks like I didn't even put anything. It's because I've been getting more tan because it's summertime. Like, look, it looks like my skin, like, oh my god. Anyways, we're gonna blend this in. So get a beauty blender. This one is from The Real Techniques. You can get it at Ulta. They sell them at Five Below too, or Amazon or TJ Maxx. Just dab it all in. Very good. I haven't used this foundation in a while because I haven't been doing my makeup a lot, and usually when I do it and it's only for work, I just use my concealer to put it under my eyes, and then I don't use foundation. So I haven't used this foundation because I haven't needed to like cover my skin or look really like put together, right? I haven't needed to like catfish, whatever. Last time I used it, it was a little bit too like dark. Like I not, how do I say this, like it was not the right shade because it was a little too darker than my skin. But right now it's like a perfect match, and I'm actually like, what the fuck, I haven't like had it match this very well. I have other foundations and they just either are too pink, not too pink, they're a little bit too white, or they're not like the right shade, or they look yellow. This one like matches very well. Like, I don't think I even have to put it down my neck because you can't even tell. Anyways, just make sure that you're blending it in very well. I use a beauty blender because I think it's faster than a brush. I also haven't found a brush that I like for my skin to put like my foundation on, because I don't like the strokes that it leaves. I always use beauty blenders. I do know that if you want more of a coverage or whatever, to use like brushes, because the beauty sponges do take most of the product. But whatever works for you, this is what works for me. So now that your skin looks even and nice and cute, we're gonna go in with concealer. So I'm gonna use my Too Faced, and I'm gonna take a shade that's not too white, but it is kind of white. So we're gonna use Cream Puff, and what we're going to do is I'm gonna put her under the eyes like this. You could put more if you want, it's up to you, your preference. Some on the nose. You know, we want to look really good, so we have to do these. And then we're gonna blend this all in. My feet got numbed. I need to buy a chair. I still haven't found a beauty chair like for my vanity, so I'm sitting on a stool and my back hurts a lot and it's uncomfortable because I want to sit with my foot like crossed, and I can't because, you know, it don't fit, like it's too small. Anyways, I do want to do a room makeover, so stay tuned if you guys like that content. I will be making one soon. Now we're going to sculpt our face and look snatched. So for that, I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty contour stick. Draw a line like that. Another one on the other side. One is like up and on the straight, whatever. Make sure they're like even. I do put a lot. I like that bronze look and that snatched look. It's just my thing. Some on the nose. Sometimes I don't even contour my nose, but for the sake of showing you guys how to, I'm doing it. Now for contour, I don't go in with my beauty blender because I use like light colors, so you don't want to switch it and use it to blend the darker colors. Get another beauty blender or get a brush. I'm using a brush. This is the Real Techniques 258. It look like this. It's really nice. And brush upwards and blend. And then we blend the nose. Honestly though, the littlest bits, you see how it just, and the same with these two. Sometimes I don't have time to contour my nose, so I don't do it. I think I said that, but it's nice to repeat myself. Do I look snatched? A little bit, not too much, whatever. We're gonna take a concealer and just define it. So right here and right here. And also I had to take the liberty to put more because I really like a really bright under eye. And before we blend this in, we're gonna do blush. For blush, I am going to use the e.l.f. liquid blush. This is the shade Pinky Promise. Such a cute name, actually. I'm gonna put a little bit. I like, my favorite makeup steps are blushing and bronzing. I just feel like it's so fun to do. Like, you really play with your face, you know what I mean? So take another brush and blend it in. You want to put it like on top of your bronzer, but not right where you put the bronzer. And then if you want more defined, like lifting look, put it up here instead of like in your cheeks. But I start up here and then I just end up doing it on my cheeks because I have really big cheeks. So it just, I feel like it looks nicer if I just accepted them and just put blush on them, whatever. Like I said, I like blushing, so we're gonna use our Milk makeup jelly stick. This is like one of my favorite makeup products recently. I feel like it's just so cute. I use it as a lip tint and as blush, and we're just gonna put some on top. As you can see, I put a lot. You don't have to put this much, but I recommend, because blush is the first thing that usually, like, I don't know how to call it, dissolves in your face or leaves your face, so I put a lot. And also, since we have concealer to blend out, it's gonna go right on top, so I'm gonna get blended away either way. Boom, I look like a clown, but trust the process, okay? Trust the process. And now we're getting to blend in. I'm looking at my big mirror, but I also forgot that I have one here, so I'm gonna look in here too. I like looking at my makeup up close and how it looks so far. That's another tip that I recommend. Get like a little mirror so that you can see up close and personal, and also a big one if you can. If not, go to your living room if you guys have a big room out there and just look how it looks, because it could look good from afar but not good in like up close. So I recommend checking up, making sure that everything looks nice. Now we're gonna blend this. I forgot about this, the way that there's blush there. I'm gonna take the same contour brush and just blend in, because as you can see, we kind of like ended up covering all the hard work of our contour, but just put a little bit more and like that. What we're trying to do is make sure that we have a very defined like contour and not just like a big blush. So I'm so excited. This is not a new product because I already love her, but I did have to get a new one because I ran out. So we're gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like I say that so wrong, but anyways. And what we're gonna do is just set everything that we just did, starting with our under eyes. Make sure you set those first. I love this because I feel like it ends up making my makeup look like skin and so blended in and so nice. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, boom, we set everything. Now we're going to bronze our face with a powder bronzer, not a liquid one. Use this baby boy, my Hoola. I love the color. I love how it blends and how you can just build up on it. Look, nice. Bronze your face, give it more color after we just took all of the color away. And some on the forehead. We can't forget about the forehead. I feel like I'm looking so nice already. Are you guys looking nice? You guys look how I'm looking? If anything, you don't have to put that amount of products that I do. You can always put less. Or you can always put more. Like, we're just gonna put it on our nose. Now we're going to bake. You don't have to bake. I just like to bake because it makes your makeup look brighter, more finished, more good, makes it last longer. So why not do it? Anyways, I use my Huda Beauty baking powder. Best powder out there. Hello. We're going to bake under our eyes. I put a lot. And this is where we can define all of our features how we want to. So my nose, we're making it look small. I don't have that big of a nose, but I still have a pretty big nose. Now we're going to define the yaw, define the other side. I'm gonna put some here, and I'm gonna put some on the, just a little bit. And then I usually put some like this, and we just let it bake. We might as well just do our eyebrow. I'm going to take eyebrow and just clean up my eyebrows because surprise, surprise, our eyebrow had makeup on it. So just make sure you clean it. And then also you can clean our lips. So up to you how you want to do your eyebrows, but I'm going to teach you guys how I do my eyebrows in case you guys want to try that. I use my NYX brow glue and I start with brushing my eyebrows upwards. I have a pretty defined eyebrow. I don't need to like fill it in or anything because I think my eyebrows are fine like that. But you can always do whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with, and whatever makes you feel good. You know what I mean? This is what I do. I always do maintain to like clean my eyebrows, so I do shave them and pluck them every like week or two. Cause I have a lot of hair, and usually my eyebrows grow back pretty fast. I have to make sure I stay on top of that. But I brush it upwards, and I kind of start defining it and brushing it how I want it to like look. Elf also has their brow gel that brings the little container with the brow utensil, which I will be showing you guys right now because I actually use it for this. It's called the brow lift applicator, so it brings the spoolie and then this. And I like to use this part and just brush it upwards and plug it down, so that it sticks and then your brows won't move or go anywhere. And then that's how I do my eyebrows. Finish. If you guys don't know how to do your clusters and you guys need a little video, you guys can always search them up on TikTok or probably YouTube, but mostly on TikTok. There's a lot of people that will show you guys how to do it. I just need to get straight to the point. But look how cute. Now we can finally remove our powder, so we just lightly brush it all away. And if you feel like you look pale, just take a little bronzer and just reapply it. Sometimes the color like goes away, which I understand, so that's why I just go in one more time. And then same thing with the blush. Take this thing and just do that, and boom, color back to your face. Okay, oh my god guys, we're almost done. What I'm going to do is that I am going to do my lips. And for my lips, I want to try a new lip combo. I'm going to try this new lip liner, which is like a purplish type of color, like dark. I usually stay using my mahogany shade, but I want to try something new. So this is the color. It's called Outburn, and I'm just going to line my lips. I like to go a little bit overboard and line them a little more, like overline them basically, which you can do if you have small lips. Okay, so I don't know how to feel about this color, so I am just going to go in with this. This also makes your last longer, and then you just overline it again. But I am not going to overline it again with that same color. I'm going to use my mahogany color, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. As you can tell, I like this color. I don't know if you guys can tell a difference. Anyways, whatever. I think it looks pretty nice. I do leave the inside of my lips, I guess, like that. If you want, you can always like fill them in all the way. I kind of want that little ombre effect, I guess. And then we're going to put a little gloss. So I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty gloss, and we just put a little bit. This one smells really good. And yeah, these are the lips. I feel like I overlined them a little bit too big, but it's okay. So for setting spray, I'm going to use my Milani Make It Last and spritz. And then after you guys set your face, if you guys like to use highlighter, which I do, and I think it makes your makeup look bomb, we're going to use our Fenty Beauty highlighter and just highlight our inner corners, our nose, and a little bit on our cheeks. I'm putting you guys onto game. Take notes. Take a little brush, sprinkle a lot. I actually do like how my lips came out. Like, I think I did overdo it, but I kind of like it because for some reason I just don't like my small lips, and I think it looks nice. Okay, whatever. Highlight right here, like I love highlighting. And then our brow bone right here, and then a little more, and then we take another brush, more defined, so you can be precise with where you want to put it, and dab it off and put it on our nose, and then right here. And we cannot forget about the inner corners of our eyes, so just put a little bit there too. Hello, what did I say? But anyways, this is the finished makeup look, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I hope you guys learned how to beat your face. I hope you guys look like a baddie right now, because I feel like a baddie. I hope you feel like a baddie. We all looking like baddies right now. I really like this makeup. I like how my lips came out the most, surprisingly, even though I don't know. But anyways, I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope you enjoyed and learn how to do your makeup. You know, I'm always here to help. Anyways, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, because like, come on, be part of the fam. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.